Good morning, guys. Today it's almost 5 a.m. I got up really early to bring this footage to you. And what I'm doing is I'm taking you around the town of Sanford to give you an idea of what it sounds like in the morning in a rural community like this. This morning I'm visiting Sand Pond. I'm going to give you a view of it in just a second. I own about 113 acres on this pond. I got about 560 feet of frontage that I'm trying to build a campground on. I'll leave a link to the in the description down below if you want to learn about what I'm trying to do with that. But what I want you to hear this morning is what it sounds like in a rural community like this early in the morning. It's absolutely awesome. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you to some of the parks around Sanford so that you can get an idea of what it sounds like in some of those areas. More downtown, but you still get some of these same sounds in the parks in Sanford, which is why I think sometimes when people decide to move to Maine, they want to be in a more rural area because they want to get a little bit more back to nature. And some of these more rural towns off of the seacoast offer this. So let's go check out those parks. Okay, the next park I want to take you guys to is called Soldiers and Sailors Park. What I like about that park is it's right downtown by the ball field, right in the thick of Sanford. It's got all the amenities of restaurants, other parks that you can walk to, ball games. It's got a brook that runs through it. It's an amazing place. I did a video on it a long time ago, last year, early spring. And so I want to get back there this morning to give you an idea of what it sounds like and what it's like near that park. Okay, guys, here we go. You can see the sun is coming up behind me. That's downtown Sanford. Over here you can see Goodall Park. There's the ball field. You know, this is an awesome neighborhood. If you're looking at potentially investing in real estate in the town of Sanford, I definitely just suggest the downtown area. Not only because of the great parks and the ball field, but there's great walking. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I like to go for a walk in the morning. And the town of Sanford has, I don't know, tens of miles of sidewalks through the Sanford and Springvale communities. Not just on Main Street, which is all you're gonna find in some towns. Sanford, you know, here's another Twombly Road. You can see more sidewalks, and it's very typical of the town of Sanford. So it's just a little bit past 5 a.m. now. And what I'm doing is I'm headed into Soldiers and Sailors Park, right there. And I don't have my microphone on this morning, so I'm sorry about that. But the reason I did it is because I want to duck inside the woods here and give you an idea of what it sounds like if you happen to abut this particular park. You get to experience this, and you know, you hear it in a lot of the other areas of Sanford too that aren't next to a park because, you know, if they've left a lot of trees and wooded area. All right, so let me just get more towards the middle of this and check it out. right, that's Soldiers and Sailors Park. Now we're gonna head over to another park. Guys, if you're finding this video informative, please give it a like. And if you want to learn more about what it's like to live in towns like Sanford, Maine, anywhere in York County, Margaret and I love to create these videos for you guys. So like, comment, subscribe to the videos, and let's head off to the next park. Okay, now we're in the middle of downtown Sanford. So we're gonna get a little bit of traffic noise. It's, I don't know, it's 5:15, 5:20 in the morning. This is a beautiful park right in the middle of downtown. I'll let you listen to some of the birds in just a second. You can see the sun coming up there on the town offices. Okay guys, let's head off to the next park. This is actually Central Park. I didn't mention that earlier. And we didn't get quite as many birds while I was recording, and that's just the way it was. There's definitely a lot of birds here. So let's head off to the next park. Okay, we are at Gateway Park in downtown Sanford. This is a newer park, and what makes this park special is the falls from the Mousam River, right over to the pond there. Great swimming. You can definitely hear the birds here. One of my favorite restaurants is in the background, the Third Alarm Diner. If you come to Sanford, great restaurant to check out. Make sure you do that. I want to give you a view of what the falls look like. Currently, right now, it's 5:18 in the morning, so it's still very, very early. Smells great from the fresh water coming over the dam. Take a look at this, guys. So what I want to point out about this park, a few things, is the grass here is absolutely awesome. It's sprinkled. You can see the sprinklers are going off right in that area. Can the camera pick that up? And I'll get a little bit closer and see if you can see the sprinkles. There we go. And you can see we're right downtown. You know, so if you're looking at finding, you know, a starter home and you want to be in a great community with a lot of pride and great activities, awesome YMCA system, and summer program for the kids. I'll put a link to all of this in the description down below. But what I want to do now is head off to another park and see if we can pick up some of the sounds. Okay guys, it's 5:22 a.m. This is the last park I'm going to show you in Sanford. There are several others, but I want to get to the gym and start my day. So we're at Carpentier Park, and what I love about this park is, again, right in the downtown area. And there is some local churches. You're still great walking, lots of sidewalks, nice community, older community, and lots of available starter homes if you're looking for something like that. If you need a realtor, please consider reaching out to myself or my daughter Margaret. We'd love to work with you. All right, let's check out Carpentier Park. Okay, before I take off, I have some drone footage from last year when I visited this park. And I heard so many birds. It was absolutely incredible. This morning it's not bad. I definitely hear a lot of birds because, you know, there's a lot of big trees surrounding this park, and it's a fairly wooded community. Now, a couple of things I want to point out if you're considering Sanford as a starter community for your family is pickleball is pretty big in this town, and we have 6 indoor pickleball courts. And a lot of the locals from towns like Kennebunk, Wells, and Kennebunk Port come to Sanford just for our pickleball. And right here in Carpentier Park, you'll see that we have 2 more outdoor pickleball courts and basketball courts over there. So if you're into pickleball like I am, this is a great place to come in the morning and play a game of pickleball, or in the afternoon if that's what you need to do. So I heard a rumor the other day that the town of Sanford is going to be putting in a splash pad for summer recreation, and I'm going to investigate that for you guys. But I wanted to show you how well maintained this playground is, with wood chips on the ground so your kids don't get absolutely filthy. And you know, I used to visit these parks in Sanford and Springvale when I was a little boy because we had pools. And so they had to get rid of the pools because, you know, back then it was just a hose going into a cement pool. And, you know, after a day of use from a lot of neighborhood children who weren't using the bathroom, so they have to drain them all the time. And it just became something that, you know, wasn't really that good for the community anymore. Of course, that's going back almost 50 years. So, I'll investigate I'll investigate the splash pad for you guys and get some more information about that for you. Just goes to show, you know, this is a city of 22,000 people, and when you have that kind of revenue coming in from taxes and things like that, you can really offer the folks that live here some special amenities like this. All right, guys. So I hope you found this video informative, and if you want to learn more about Sanford, Maine, watch this next video. All right, guys, just one more stop. I wanted to show you the Mousam River, which cuts through downtown Sanford. Just check this out for a second. Look how beautiful that is. And you know, you can see a lot of the Mousam River in Sanford if you visit the trail system called the Sanford Way. And you know, there's like over 20 miles. So if you add that on top of the 10 plus miles of sidewalks, that really is pretty spectacular for any Southern Maine town, any town in Maine, really. And this isn't a town, this is a city. I keep forgetting that. It was a town when I was growing up, but it's a city now. All right, I really do need to get to the gym and start my day, so I hope you don't mind that just a little bit addition to the video. All right, guys, make it a great day.